Hi, I'm Emily Rocky here at Mission Garden, and we will be hosting a mesquite milling on Saturday, this Saturday, from 7 a.m. until 11, July 1st, 2023. And we invite you, the community, to come and have your mesquite pods milled and learn all about this wonderful desert resource. So I just want to bring you a few reminders to get ready for the milling. So when do you want to harvest mesquite? Well, right now, the pods are ripening, and this week it's really hot, and so that's going to help those pods to get nice and dry and ready to be harvested. What you're looking for is a nice dry snap whenever you harvest the pods. You can test them out, you can rattle them and hear those pods on the tree. And so what you're looking for is a brown color as opposed to a green color. And so check out the color of the pods and then give them a shake and a snap, okay? So where do you want to harvest? Well, first of all, you want to harvest from your neighborhood, from your trees. Talk to your neighbors, but always ask permission and make sure that you know where you're harvesting from. How do you want to collect? Definitely not off the ground, okay? So see these pods on the ground around us? You don't want to pick those up. And why is that? Well, you don't want to endanger you or your family with aflatoxin, which is a fungus that is naturally occurring in the soil here. So don't pick up off of the ground. But what you can do is put down a sheet, and you can actually bang the branches of the tree and get those pods to fall, and you can pick them up off of the sheet. That's totally acceptable, okay? You can also pick them straight off of the tree. That's the safest way. And that's to keep us safe from possible aflatoxin. It has not been raining, and so there's a little bit of a blessing there. You can harvest velvet mesquite, Chilean mesquite, such as these fat pods. Mesquite comes in all different shapes and sizes. You can harvest screw bean mesquite like this one, and actually you can harvest other plants like carob. Feel free to send us a message if you have questions about having your carob milled. Okay, but the most important thing is that you taste the pods first. Make sure that you taste it, chew on it a little bit. Yeah, it's really sweet. It's gonna be dry, but just make sure it's not chalky, and that you don't just want to immediately spit it out. So make sure it's good before you go through all the trouble of harvesting it. Okay, what do you do once you harvest it? You want to lay it out on a tray or on a sheet in the shade of your patio, for example, just to make sure that they dry completely. You want to make sure it's clean, so take out any sticks or twigs or leaves, make sure that they're clean, and that allows also the natural bruchid beetles, the little harmless bugs, to fly away. And then what you can do is bring in the pods nice and dry in a food grade bucket. A 5-gallon bucket is totally fine, nice and clean and dry. And bring those into the mesquite milling on Saturday the 1st, and we will turn those pods into flour for you. The fee is going to be $10 a bucket, which is a really good price, because you're going to get about 4 to 5 pounds of flour out of a full 5-gallon bucket. So that's a lot of flour for a $10 fee. We're going to go in batches of 3 buckets per household, just to make sure that we get through everybody, make sure that everybody has a chance to have their pods milled, and then if we have time, we can mill more than 3 buckets for a household. So thanks for understanding about that. Okay, and if your pods are not yet ready, if for example your tree has flowers like these mesquite flowers, don't worry, your pods will ripen, and there are other community millers that are going to be milling later in the year. Stay tuned. But there are many other things that can be done with mesquite, the whole pods. Many other ways that you can prepare these at home if yours ripen after this Saturday. And we are going to show you those ways at the mesquite milling event with many wonderful demonstrations. You're going to learn how to make broths and syrups, how you're going to be able to use chaff to do those things, and also how to mill the pods at home using a really good blender at your house. So we'll be demonstrating all of these things and many more. Lots of great learning opportunities. And in advance, I'd like to thank thank all those educators, which will include U of A's Dr. Ursula Schuch, Martha Muffin Burgess, Carolyn Niethammer, Tia Roller, and others. And I'd also like to thank our community millers, including Tohono Community College, Southwest Sustainable Services, Las Milipitas, Baja, Arizona Sustainable Agriculture, and all the volunteers that are coming out to make this possible. So come and join us on Saturday, July 1st. Bring your pods, get involved, and enjoy eating mesquite.